Hello everyone, hello member of Tomcat Lovers Reborn community and all people who join this live event on the Binance Live right now. And yeah, we are very happy to welcome today and our channel once again, Self Care Project, one of the most interesting DeFi project. And last time, the MA pushed the project Self Care to the next level, and Dale was bringing innovative updates and good news. So let's listen together directly with our special guest, Mike from Self Care. Any updates and other good news today? Okay, so let's before we start, my introduce myself. My name is Young, and I will be the host of this event today. And yeah, first of all, this event will be just one segment only. We have already collect up your question, all the question, and we will answer all the question today with Mr. Mike, guys. Okay, so Mike, what's new from you, and could you introduce yourself to the community? What is your background, and how did you join the self care?
Yeah, so I've been with Solve Care since 2018, February of 2018. I've been worked many positions, worked my way up, and yeah, I've been helping grow communities, lead communities. I help on the communication and marketing team, and yeah, I found Solve early on. I was just a supporter at first, and then I took a role as a community manager and worked up from there. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Solve Care even before I became an employee, and yeah, it's been great working for them.
Okay, very nice background from Mr. Mike, and very interesting story that Mike with self care, guys. And yeah, this project is very fantastic. So let's hear more about this fantastic project today, guys. Okay, so let's start our event today with first questions. Okay, let's provide everyone with general understanding about the self care, Mr. Mike. What exactly is self care, and what are its goals?
So Solve Care is a decentralized blockchain healthcare platform. Our goal is to reduce administration fees by making it easier for patients to access care, using the blockchain for immutable data and immutable ledgers, using blockchain to remove waste and fraud and all those good things. Really, we have one of the only economically feasible platforms out there. Our platform can save the healthcare industry billions of dollars, and we've worked 6 years to build our platform to where it is today. We are currently enterprise ready. We just launched our first public healthcare network, first global public healthcare network. But in the past, we've worked with such large companies like Boehringer Ingelheim, Arizona Care Network, Aon PLC, just to name a few. And yeah, so what we've built is a platform where anyone can build anything on top of it. You build your own private network or public network on top of it. You can add your own healthcare applications, your own tools that you need, and it all comes together. Our big mission, something that is crazy in the healthcare world, is that your healthcare data is your data. You control your data. You share the data with whoever you want, just the same as you would connect a MetaMask to a Web3. You can opt to share, and you can also revoke access to any data. But because you hold your data, you have the power to share it with whoever you want, which means even if you were to go on holiday to a different city or a different country, when you got back, you could share that data from that hospital with your primary care physician. We've built this platform where we have one wallet, and from that wallet, you can access everything you need in healthcare.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Very good answer shows that we can do a lot, gain a lot on this blockchain. Not only profits, guys, not only the value, not only investment activities. Today we know self-care is very useful, have very useful utility to help us monitor and maintain our health, guys. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. That's a very
Of
innovative
course.
project. Okay, so how long have you developed this project, self-care, Mr. Mike?
So we've been in development for about 6 years. At first, we spent a lot of time focusing on B2B. We really reached out to clients, hospital groups. We didn't have much of the B2C to consumer. Really, our goal was, you sign a hospital like Arizona Care Network, who have millions of patients, you quickly get that adoption that you're looking for. But as time goes on, we're building a lot of networks for a lot of different clients. We started reaching out and having, more B2C products as well. So we just launched Care Network or Care Trials, sorry, which is a clinical trial platform. And that's something that you can connect to clinical trials and start earning money through clinical trials. We also incorporate zero knowledge and AI. So we've come a long way. You know, our platform before was we worked with clients to build the networks that they needed, but there was a lot of stuff in between in our platform that was kind of hard coded. And over the 6 years, we've flushed out our platform and we've worked toward progressive decentralization. And yeah, we're very happy where we are right now. We're enterprise ready and ready for mass adoption.
Okay, so Softcare is has been around for a long time, guys. It's not a new project. They have already launched and implemented any feature, very innovative feature and technology that's very useful for maintaining the ecosystem in the project. As Mike said, guys. Okay, that's very amazing. So, can you tell us more about your latest product release? It's called Care Trials.
Yes, so care trials. So care trials are what advances medicine. You know, medications or any treatments or, you know, any new methods that they have to go through, they have to go through the different phases to get past. And then the very last phase is clinical trials. Well, the problem is clinical trials are very expensive. They're very hard to sign up for. I don't know if you guys have ever done it. I know when I was younger, I used to donate blood and plasma whenever I needed extra cash, but the clinical trials, I always saw them and they have good rewards, but it was such a pain to sign up for them. You had to go to these weird broken websites and you had to send all your healthcare data. It wasn't safe and it wasn't fun. So what we did is we kind of took the Tinder.com approach or the Tinder approach. In Tinder, what they did is they took those old dating profiles that were lengthy and you had to fill out all this information. And whenever you saw a new match, you had to read all this documentation. And Tinder, what they did is they just took the key elements, their photo, where they're located, what they're looking for, their age, and a few other things, and you could just quickly pick the ones you want. So our platform is taking that from clinical trials. Clinical trials right now, they're lengthy, they're confusing. We're just taking the key aspects. Where is it located? What kind of people are they looking for? You know, what are the eligibility? And how much can you earn from doing the clinical trial? And without ever having to give your private data up, you can scan through all these clinical trials and you can find one that's for you. So this platform is powerful because it takes a lot of the fear away from going through clinical trials. You know, you can see one, you know, I was scrolling through today and I saw an app that you try out that helps you quit vaping. You know, you don't actually have to quit vaping. You just have to try out the app and report to them, and then you earn a reward for it. So you know, there's a lot of things you can go through without having to send all your healthcare data to all these random companies and random websites and risk it getting stolen. So we've created the matchmaking program for clinical trials that, you know, can help anyone sign up, you know, advance medicine and of course earn rewards.
Okay, very innovative, Mr. Mike. That's very amazing. Another very innovative feature that's from Self-Care, guys, which can help us maintaining our health and get the benefit, get the value at the same time. That's very amazing and very useful utilities from Self-Care. Very powerful platform that Self-Care has, Mr. Mike. Thank you very much. Okay, so I heard there are a lot of ways to earn through care trials. Can you explain how that's it?
Yeah, so there's actually, we have a few things right now. So this is our first global public network. You know, we've built for clients in the past, but we've never really done something that is this open. So we're actually doing a $4,000 Matic giveaway for anyone who just downloads the app, creates an account, and tries out care trials. You know, you don't have to have any kind of technical background. You just need to download the app, play through it and see if you find any bugs. If you report a bug, you're entered for the $4,000 giveaway. You know, it's split amongst all those people that fill out bugs. It's very easy to do. On top of that, just signing up for the platform, you get 100 solves. So if you just make an account and you go to Care Trials and you do the little information, you get 100 solved just from that. There's referral programs involved in it as well. And of course, there's clinical trials. You know, when you go through it, there are conditions that you can put. And these can be conditions, they can be something big like diabetes, but they could also be something like acne or dry skin or anything. There's tons and tons of options to pick through. But when you find those clinical trials can pay a lot, especially if you have something that's kind of rare. They'll pay a lot for someone to go through. And so there's two different trials. There's the observational trials and there's the interventional. Observational is just they're asking you questions, you're trying an app, something where you don't have to, you're not trying any medication or anything like that. And then there's the interventional ones where if you have some sort of chronic illness or some sort of specific illness, maybe they might have you try like a different cream for dry skin or something to that extent. But these clinical trials, like when you do interventional ones, you're getting the top class medicine, like the medical breakthroughs, and you're getting that medicine for free. So there's a lot of good opportunities on there to try it out. And of course, every time you do a clinical trial, you're furthering medicine, you're improving medicine. And as we build to, millions of patients utilizing our platform, we can start speeding up the advancement of medicine, which is incredible. We can lead to curing chronic illnesses and extending everyone's life and making them happy and comfortable to the end of life and all sorts of things. It's a very powerful and very good platform, but there are many ways to earn at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. And yes, very amazing mechanism from the self care. I believe with that mechanism like that will create healthy and sustainable value for the project. And it shows, I'm sure the composition of the team behind this project is very experienced in their respective field to develop and
Mhm.
dedicate on this project. Yeah. So there's many ways is on the care trials and the self care, guys, like reporting bugs and just sign up and you will get the rewards. And not only the benefit, we can use the application also to our health, to maintain our health, guys. That's very useful. Okay, so yeah, the link of the application is available on our channel, so you can check
Mhm.
it out and you can download and sign up and uh, feel the benefit from the software, guys. Okay, not only the value, not only the like funds, not only the rewards, we can use that the application also to maintain our health, to keep our life to stay healthy. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike.
Of
Okay,
course.
so yeah, so the software is a have developed it a long time, and of course, it's there is a milestone of the development so far. So, can you tell us what are the major milestones software achieved so far, and what are in future pipelines, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, so we've had, over the 6 years, we've had ups and downs. We've had COVID, we've had all sorts of things go on. So it's never been the easy route, but we never intended to take the easy route. A lot of healthcare blockchain companies, and there are quite a few of them out there, they focus on one thing. They focus on healthcare data, or they focus on appointments, or they focus on clinical trials. We took the hard route and created a platform that handles everything. It handles all aspects of care. And so that took a long time to build. And so over the last year or two, we've made drastic changes to our development team. Our developing has gone absolutely exponential. We are working so much faster, so much better as a team, and it really shows in our product and our platform. So, uh, what we're working on right now is we're actually working on our own layer two chain. Solvecare is an ERC token, and as you can imagine, if we want billions of transactions to work on our platform, there's no way we could do that on Ethereum. There's just no way. So we looked at all the different layer twos and we talked to them about things that we wanted. And we ended up deciding that we forked our own Polygon chain and we're making some changes to it. And we're creating our own layer two chain, which is called Care Chain. That is set to go into mainnet around middle of next year, but our platform is fully functional right now. We use a private permission chain, but obviously having a private permission chain is not very decentralized. That is one of the reasons that we're going to this layer two as well. So yeah, our big focus at the moment this year and next year are our adoption years. We've had big clients in the past. We just came out with our own public network, but really we have a lot of large clients lined up and we have a lot of people that are interested in our platform. And our goal is just to reach millions of patients, have millions of people utilizing our platform because everything uses Solve on our platform. We did not overlook our tokenomics. Our token is interweaved throughout everything from payments to gas to checking identity to verifying credentials, things like that. It's all in our platform. So The more patients we get on our platform, these large clients we bring onto our platform, the people that come on and do clinical trials, they're all working together to build the utility of our token.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. That's a very amazing answer. Yes, it's certainly not easy to survive and until this far. Market condition, COVID-19, where this project operates in that field, but self-care with its innovative steps was able to overcome all that problems and it's still fantastic today, guys. And I'm
Mhm.
sure there will be more features, very innovative features, and something amazing by software in the future. And yeah, it's very exciting to hear about the future development of software, Mr. Mike. And yeah, I believe that this approach can help with momentum and create additional value for the users. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
definitely. We've
okay.
actually had 6 new partnerships in the last couple of months. Like we are really ramping up and gearing toward mass adoption. Great time to get a part of us or be a part of our team or just join our community.
Okay, great point of view about the partnership, and yeah, it can be a very good support for the project to grow to be a big and more big up day by day. Okay, Mr. Mike, thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to the next questions. Yeah, this project is DeFi project. What do you think about the recent integration of healthcare with DeFi? Why do you believe that is a good opportunity to grow?
Yeah, there's just so many inefficiencies in healthcare right now. I mean, the NHS recently got hacked, and the reason they got hacked is because they're using such an old version of Windows that there's no security updates anymore. The US system, if you go to one hospital and it's the same company hospital a mile away or a few kilometers away, they won't have your data because they have no way to send that data from one to the other. The fax machine is still the largest used piece of machine inside of hospitals, which is insane. We're in this modern age. So our platform, not only does it help patients because it allows you to access more care, it allows you to, sorry, excuse me, and it allows you to access everything you need, allows you to hold your own data, connect to your medical devices and things like that, but it saves companies billions of dollars. I used the example of an insurance card in the US. If you have an insurance card, it looks like a debit card, and you bring it in and you hand it to the nurse and you say, I have insurance, I'm covered for this. That card means nothing because there's nothing backing it. I could have printed that card at home. So they have to take it back. They have to call the insurance company and they have to verify that I still have the insurance and that I'm still covered for this appointment. And if I have any government benefits, they have to call the government and verify that I still have those benefits. That all goes away when you have an immutable ledger. If I have a ledger that says I signed up for this insurance, I'm still covered, they don't have to check that because there's no way to change that. If I stop paying my insurance, there's now an event on the ledger that says I stopped paying, so or any changes to my insurance that would reflect on the blockchain. So you save millions of dollars and you cut out a lot of this administration that's bloating all healthcare all around the world, and you allow hospitals to hire more doctors instead of more nurses to handle paperwork. It's creating this platform that really benefits the world and benefits healthcare. And our latest, platform as well, our latest product, the Care Trials, is just another example of that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mark. Have very clear and convincing explanation from you of how self-care perspective on this great opportunity and make it a reality in this blockchain. Become a self-care, very powerful project that brings a lot of innovation to the world of the blockchain industry, and there are many rewards, many benefits that we can take from this project. But not just that, is also it's very usefulness for our lives. What is very important is our health. Just imagine we get many things from one platform, guys, one software. That's very cool, Mr. Mike. Thank
Mhm.
you. Okay, so what issues and products does software currently focus on this developing right now? What are the technical priorities that software puts on top?
Yeah, so right now we've been working with a lot of clients to build networks. And what we thought when we wrote our white paper, we had this idea of what clients would come to us for. They'd want someone to help them with easier appointments that could be sent back and forth on the blockchain quickly. We thought they would help, want us to reduce waste and fraud. And what we found is these clients come to us with these crazy ideas. They're way out there from what we thought. But our platform, as I said, is very limitless. We can build anything on it. So we've been building a lot to compensate for what these clients have wanted. We have something called the eligibility and enrollment suite, which allows people to, without giving their information, get updates on latest, government benefits that could be available to them. We've created, as I said, the clinical trial network and things to that extent. But we have a lot more coming for our platform. We're introducing AI into our platform. We're introducing zero knowledge into our platform. Our goal is to make healthcare less scary. It's to make it something that is easy to use. Right now, healthcare is very much a pull system. If you need something, you have to go out and find it. If you have something wrong with you, or if you're in a certain situation, it's up to you to go find the help. It's up to you to go figure out how much it's going to cost and who gives the best service. But with our platform, with zero knowledge, you can then put in these markers into your wallet that are only shared with you, but they connect you to services that you need. So one example that we're looking at right now is if you see a doctor and they send you over a prescription, that prescription, as soon as they send that over, can trigger an AI script. That AI script can scan all the local pharmacies, all the online pharmacies, pull all the prices for this medication, and then send that to you. So not only do you get your medication, but you get this huge list of who has the available medication and what quantities they have it, how much it is, how far they are, and you can make your decision on how to get that. So our platform's not just about taking existing healthcare applications and putting them on the blockchain. Ours is about taking it a step further. One other thing is like medical devices. People have medical devices that they use a couple of times and then they sit in the closet and they never get used again. You check your blood pressure, and then after a few weeks or a month, you stop using it and never useful again. Well, if that heart rate monitor could be attached to your wallet, and it can automatically send that data to not only your physician, but anyone you want. So family, friends, anyone can see that data. Then people can start checking on it. Your doctor can see that pop up when you do it, and they can say, hey, your blood pressure has been very high lately. Why don't you come in for an appointment? And they can send a request for you to get an appointment. It's about changing how healthcare works and making it work for everyone. Instead of having this go out and find help, the help can come to you when the data comes in. And when you allow that data to be shared, you can get that help coming directly to you. It's a whole different system. And with our platform, it just reduces a lot of the fees, and it can reduce the cost of healthcare as well.
Very interesting, Mr. Mike. And one more good news about self-care that we got at this AMA today, yes. So, yeah, for all of you watching this right now, don't forget to follow and join all self-care social media. Stay tuned. There will be lots of other good news from the self-care updates, guys. Very useful. We know that this project is offer a very useful utility for our health and big rewards we can get. But the quality of the platform is also powerful, and the service they offer is also extraordinary. That's how self-care pays attention to all the details regarding project development, taking the implementation of relevant technology, relevant mechanism, and for maintaining health through this blockchain world case. That's very innovative and amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Mike, for your amazing
You're
answer.
welcome.
Okay, so can you describe more about Global Telehealth Exchange project? What requirements need to become telehealth ambassador, and what about telehealth ID? Is it connected strictly to the blockchain?
Yeah, so telehealth IDs is a way to onboard different physicians onto our platform. We want people to not only just work in hospitals and whatnot, but there's a lot of private clinics out there. There are a lot of physicians that work part-time that wouldn't mind coming on and finding a few extra things to do. So this platform, what it does is it allows, again, the patient to control their own data, and to connect to telehealth people around the world. So the telehealth platform for us is a little bit on hold. We are focusing on other things, but we haven't forgot about it. But this telehealth platform, it will allow you to connect to other people. But the big thing is when you go to a telehealth doctor, it's disconnected from your normal doctor. So normally when you do something with a telehealth doctor and then you go to your normal doctor, you have to try and explain what they did and the things they recommended and all that. With our platform, it'll all be on the blockchain and you own that data. So as soon as you see your normal doctor again, you just hit share and you could share that data with them. So it connects all aspects of care. People get a much bigger picture. One of the cool things that we're working with is a platform that goes out and finds all your healthcare records. Because I don't know about you, but I've lived in many different places. I've seen doctors all over the place. I've seen specialists. I've seen, private clinics and things like that. All that data is all over the place, and I have no idea. I do not have a full record of my health, all the things I've done. This platform will go out and gather all of it and put it on the blockchain for you. So that way, when you get in an accident, you're away from your house, you go into the ER, all you have to do is hit share, and suddenly they have everything about you, all your allergies and everything they need to know before they operate on you. You don't have to sit there and fill out all the paperwork. You might be bleeding. You don't want to be sitting there filling out paperwork so that they don't give you the wrong medication or something that mixes. With this, you could just share it all at once, and then as soon as you leave the hospital, you can unshare it, and they never have a copy of that data. It's just like connecting MetaMask. You just revoke access to it. So it's a very powerful platform, and we're utilizing that with telehealth as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. One more way that we can use to get from, we can earn from self-care, guys. So apart from having many benefits, there are also many ways to get those benefit in self-care ecosystem, and very amazing feature, very extraordinary feature. As Mike said, our data records can be collected and displayed clearly in the software, guys. Yes, yes, of course, we already visit many doctors, many clinic, and of course, our data we don't know where is our data, but with software, there is collected in one place that's called software. Yeah, that's very amazing, Mr. Mike. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, this platform is conduct with very important data. Is our health record data. So how secure your project to maintain that data? How do you ensure it will never fall down, be hacked, or something will get leaked? Can you please provide some information about the security arrangement for your project, Mr. Mike?
Sure. So yeah, our CEO is Pradeep Goel. He's worked in healthcare IT his entire life. He's worked for multiple U.S. presidents. He was one of the people behind WebMD. He was one of the people to launch Obamacare or Affordable Care Act, whatever you want to call it. So he knows a lot, and he was the chief technical officer for Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is one of the largest insurance companies in the world. And he knows a lot about securing healthcare data. So first of all, your data is never stored on a server. You own your own data, and it's secured with your private key. The reason this is important is because when you have these large data silos, they make them a target. If you can hack into one server and you can get millions of patients' data, it's worth hacking into. But if you have to crack somebody's private key for their wallet just to get one person's data, and you don't know who that person is because it's just a wallet address, it becomes a lot less of a factor for hackers. They don't focus on it as much because it's too much effort for very little rewarded. So one thing is that when healthcare data, private healthcare data, is sent over our platform, it doesn't go on the blockchain. Anything that is data that is very valuable is peer-to-peer. And as I said before, you lease it to people. So you give them the right to see it, and then you can revoke that access at any time. So the big thing for us is that you own your own data, and that nothing that's very important goes on the blockchain at all. All the nodes, they all have encrypted data, and because you agreed for the other person to see it, their private key can then unlock that data. So no one gets that data besides you and the person you told it would get it. and it's all encrypted using your, blockchain private key.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Yes, apart from all those benefit we can get, all those platform, all those feature that we can get from the self-care, the security is one of the thing that must be considered before we join, before we try into this platform. And yeah, very clear from Mr. Mike, guys, that self-care take priorities about the security, about our data in their application. So don't worry again about the securities. Project is very safe and secure, and of course in the future there will be do any security measure for keep maintaining the security ecosystem in the project. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
so can you explain in more detail how software plans to solve the fragmentation and user experience issues currently present in the device space, and how it aims to bring a more inclusive and easy to use DeFi experience to users, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, so everyone uses the term Web 1, Web 2, Web 3, but Web 3 is supposed to be like these ecosystems. You talk a lot about metaverse, but even the metaverses right now, you have these land, and it's very limited capabilities. Our platform, we consider it fully Web 3. This is where anyone can build healthcare applications on our platform, and they can monetize them through the marketplace. These healthcare applications are a different type of NFT, not something you find on OpenSea, not something you trade, but they're healthcare applications that you can send to people. So if you create a fitness application, there's two ways you can monetize it. You can either have a single sell, so it's just a one-time purchase. Say you created one health workout routine and you can sell that, or you can create another healthcare application where you're more of a personal trainer and there's a monthly fee to it and you keep updating the nutrition and the workouts and things to that extent. So we are creating an ecosystem where anyone could build things in their own language, in their own culture, and all of that is connected because you control your own data. That's the big thing. You have one wallet. You can connect to all these different networks, whatever it may be. You can download all these different healthcare applications that you need. You can connect any device that you need, and it all comes together in one place. And you can share that again with your physician, with your specialist, with an ER when you come into them, or with family and friends as well. We have a diabetes care network where people they can share their blood sugar, their live blood sugar with their family and friends. And if they see something's wrong, they can call them, hey, are you going to have some sugar or need to take some insulin, things like that. So the fragmentation goes away when everyone doesn't have their own silos of data. When you control your own data, you're free to share it wherever you want. And that's what creates that real interoperability that healthcare has been missing all this time.
Okay, very interesting, Mr. Mike. Yes, self-care is very useful for everyone. The rewards, the benefit, the platform, and the future is very useful. So it would be great if everyone could experience it. It's not just people who are in this crypto world, but for everyone. But for all the beginner, all the it's suitable for everyone, and it's also a good step to make this project bigger. The more people will use it, the more people will join the software is will make this project it can be a support for this project to grow in the future. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
why one of the reasons why we're doing this big Mautic giveaway, the $4,000 in Mautic. Our goal is to have people testing this application all around the world. Our goal is 80 countries because this is our first public network, and we want to make sure that our platform works really well around the world as we continue to roll out new platforms. We have big clients. We need to make sure that this platform works. So yeah, on the App Store or Google Play Store, you just search care.wallet and you can download it and start get into it. And if you find any bugs, then you're part of that $4,000 Matic giveaway. So yeah,
Okay, so that is how that the community involved in developing the project, right? Yeah, Mr. Mike. Okay, so
yeah,
for you
yes.
guys, don't miss out on this opportunity to join this project, guys, and witness the project sure to new heights because the possibilities from software are limitless, guys. So yeah, let's go to join this project. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to the next question for the crypto thing in this project. What are the token utilities? What the strategy to maintain the token and the token value and to avoid inflations? What the benefits do the long-term holders have compared to the short-term ones?
Yeah, so our project has always been a long-term project. We are growing our token through real-world adoption. So as we have more people utilizing our platform, we have more demand for our token. One of the big things that I released a document about it, but the biggest ones for us, every transaction that happens on our platform, Solve is the gas. Anytime that any identity is verified or any payments are made or anything is subscribed to, like those healthcare applications I was talking about, that's all with Solve. So SolveCare gets their revenue from clients signing up and us building their networks for them, but mostly we get it through the utility of Solve. So Solve is a big thing for us, and we have no inflation. We have nothing like that. So when people use it, it grows the demand, and one of the things is if you have one insurance company and they use 50% of their healthcare payments through us, it'll save the insurance company billions, but it also means that hundreds of millions of dollars will flow through our platform, and it all flows through Solve. Like right now on our platform, if you want to go buy something, you can use either solve that you have that you can deposit. You can use a debit or credit card. We also have Binance Pay. So we have lots of ways that you can utilize it. But any payment type you make, it turns it into solve and then it goes through our platform. So we have a lot of utility and we have a lot of room for growth. And yeah, we have a great tokenomics. If you search our announcement channel for tokenomics, you can find this great where I give examples of insurance companies and different people utilizing our token.
Okay, it's answered very well by self-care team about the tokenomics and the strategy to maintain the token value. Okay, that's very amazing, Mr. Mike. But not only the tokenomics, I just want to know about the technology because yeah, in the current era, technology is an important factor for help the project succeed. So, what is the most prominent technology that self-care is using, Mr. Mike? What the benefit does it bring to the project?
Oh, we're always about adding new things. If you want to be a healthcare platform and you want to have something that lives forever, you have to adopt new technologies. So one thing what we've done is when we first started, we were very centralized. We had a private permission chain. We had very limited things that our users could do. But as technology has come out, we've taken that technology to further our decentralization. So things like zero knowledge are something that we just recently added to our platform. AI being added to our platform is a big one. Our layer two platform that we're building it for compliance. Because if you think about nodes all over the world, if a hospital in the US, they might not want their healthcare data going to a node that is based in China. It's just something that they don't agree with. So our layer two platform is one of the first that allows you to geopin transactions. You have to pay more, but you can say, I only want nodes in this region to handle my data. We also have something called the CEVM that we're building. And this takes all the business logic that doesn't happen on smart contracts and brings it onto the blockchain. So a lot of things like updating ledgers, updating schedules, all the business things that don't happen through smart contracts that are still very Web 2 in essence, that a lot of platforms just, yeah, it's Web 2, smart contracts don't do that. We're building a new event virtual machine that can handle all those and make them all on the blockchain. So there's no confusion and you get this full picture of what's happening in healthcare instead of, scribbled notes by a doctor that's unlegible. You have this full idea of what's going on behind the scenes.
Okay, very amazing. Artificial intelligence is also implemented in this project, Mr. Mike. Okay, I'm is one of the people that feel and believe that we can get more from AI, not we not attacked by AI, but we can get the benefit from the AI. And yeah, it's very nice to hear that self-care is implemented this technology, very useful technology. And yeah, is AI is the most hyper thing in this crypto space right now, and it's very good use for all the investor from self-care, guys. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike.
Mhm.
And yeah, so our MA went very smoothly, where we got clear answer from Mr. Mike, guys, and contain lots of information about the self-care. And Mr. Mike, it doesn't feel like we've been talking for almost an hour. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
45 minutes, and that is the last question on this MA session. So I want to say thank you very much for your detailed answer. So we can clearly see a bright future and very useful and innovative feature from self-care. But unfortunately, we have run out of time for today's MA session. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us and sharing the insight about self-care, updating us on the progress of the development and what will went to the project in the future, and also expressing our gratitude to the active participation of the Tomcat lovers community, Mr. Mike. And yeah, before we close this MA today, anything else you want to add about self-care before we end this MA, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, just come join our community on Telegram at SolveCare. We have a lot of opportunities to earn. We have that bug bounty, the big one that I was talking about, where you just try out our app. We have, signing up for our network you can earn. We have, clinical trials. These clinical trials pay you in crypto. They're very easy to do. You don't have to send any private data to see them. It's very easy. So if you're looking for ways to earn money, this economy is hard on everyone. Come check us out because we got a lot of good rewards going on. We got a lot of good events. We're going to have a lot more. And yeah, it's a good time to, beef up the bags before the next market.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. And for you all guys, as Mr. Mike said, don't forget to join the community. Is there many ways to earn from the self-care, guys? The rewards, the value, the benefit, and the service from the platform itself is very useful for us and very big things we can get from this blockchain industry. Yeah, so that's all of our MA today about the self-care, about the fantastic self-care, guys. Thank you very much for hearing us. Thank you very much for participating this MA. Okay, so this is Ian speaking from Tomcat Lovers. Take care, guys. Goodbye and see you again. Bye bye. Thank you, Mr.
Bye,
Mike.
everyone. Thank you.